All right. Thanks, I'll take it. All right. Xander, you're first up today.
Hey Lloyd, glad to see you made it.
Sorry to drag you out all this way. Now that we're all here, though, it's time to begin the meeting.
Have we had that character before?
That other one? No.
First, we have to fill you in on the details, Lloyd. Truth is, our guild branch has been on hiatus these last few months. You can think of it as self-imposed superstition. Suspension.
Suspension?
Yep. It's because the man behind that horrible incident, Joachim, was one of our members. Once the dust settled, we all decided to take some time off to re-examine ourselves.
I'm still finishing my protein bar. Hold, please. So sticky. Okay. But his actions were his own. You shouldn't feel responsible for them.
Sure, we weren't directly involved in the incident and certainly didn't do anything criminal. But Joachim was still one of our own, a guild brother. And yet, not once did we see any signs of the sinister man plotting beneath the surface. In all honesty, we owe a hefty debt to society for failing to notice.
Noted.
Well, let's set that aside for now. About a week ago, I received a notice from the real estate agency that manages our building. Perhaps it was because of our hiatus, but they claimed the property was abandoned and declared our contract null and void. They then informed us that they'd signed a new contract with the Imperial Fishing Club. We tried getting in contact with the Imperial Fishing Club.
That's Xander.
We tried getting in contact with the Imperial Fishing Club ourselves, but it didn't go well. And when we dropped by the branch today, our representative was in there acting like he owned the place. I mean, sure, that's what the contract says, but we didn't learn the truth about it until today. The rest you already know, Lloyd.
This is a little more complicated than I was expecting. I think I understand the situation.
Yes, our building has been usurped by the Imperial Fishing Club, headed by the heir of the Lake Lord Company himself. As a fellow angler, I take no issue with them wanting to expand their horizons, but not at our expense, and especially not through the use of coercion.
I don't even understand why they hate us so much in the first place. It's harassment, plain and simple. Still, what can we even do about it?
Other than bide our time, nothing for now. Still, we can't just sit back and let this spell the end of the Fisherman's Guild's crossspell branch. So while it was shorter than I would have liked, we have no other choice but to end our hiatus.
Then in that case, the Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild is officially back in business. Nice. I've been waiting for this.
However, all members will be starting over at the amateur fisher rank. I'm also going to have to suspend the rank certification exam too.
Huh? Wait, hold on a second. You can't be serious, can you? I mean, I'm a master fisher.
Not anymore, you aren't. We're kicking things off with a clean slate, no exceptions.
All that hard work. Oh, now it's not so bad, Copa. You'll move up the ranks in no time once the exam returns. Easy for you to say. You start out at the hobbyist fisher rank.
Okay, let's settle down, Copen. I'm still at the amateur fisher rank anyway, so it's not like I have much at stake.
Yes, he was.
To make up for it, I'll supply you all with some new fishing gear. Here, boys, take these. Alright, I'll just leave you guys to it. As for me, I'm going to get to work on finding us a new office. Let's meet up again soon. We can share any updates we have then, especially if they're about what the Imperial Fishing Club's up to.
Yeah, got it.
Well, that took a while, but we finally got to the bottom of what's happening at the old Fisherman's Guild building.
Yeah, we've done all we can on this end. Anyway, I think that just about wraps up the investigation. Let's return to the Civic Center and give a report. Nope, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'll never care about the fishing. Until the next game, and then I care about the fishing again. I was actually playing Turtles River the other day, and I was fishing.
That voice made me hot.
Oh, what? Stop it.
Who's she on?
Me.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. How goes your investigation of those suspicious addresses?
It's all finished, actually. We're here to give you a report.
Oh, my. You all did a wonderful job. Interesting. 3 Calvardians moved into the residential district, while a group of Erebonians moved into East Street. As for the downtown district, what's this?
Something wrong?
No, not at all. I just wasn't expecting to see Mr. Gable's name here. I have mixed feelings about it, given how often I used to see him in this building before he fell out of favor. It's strange. Despite his corruption and everything that happened with the Imperial faction, I just can't bring myself to hate him. I know exactly how you feel. He seemed like more a straightforward person than most, at least for better or for worse.
If only the man were half as wholesome as his taste in literature. Maybe then he'd be better liked.
I suppose I can't disagree. In any case, I believe this wraps up your investigation, SSS. The next step is for Residential Affairs to file the paperwork and sort everything out. Thank you for all your help today.
You're welcome. We're always happy to be of service.
Please let us know if there's ever anything else we can assist with.
Am I Oscar, right?
Yes. No, wait. Wait. I committed to that way too early. No, it was Xander.
It was
Oh,
me,
was
I
it?
think.
Okay. I couldn't remember who ended up as Oscar. Hey, Oscar. Long time no see. Saw that you need some help from the SSS.
There you are, Lloyd. I was wondering when you'd show up. It really has been a while since you and that baby face of yours last waltzed in here, huh? Where you been? Off vacation in Michelin or something?
Come on. Do you really think I have the time or Mira for that? I looked at the SSS was going to be on hold while I trained for the first division, didn't I?
Huh? Did you? Must slip my mind. Anyhow, let's get down to business. Wouldn't want to burn all your time catching up.
Yes. Would you mind giving us the details of your request?
Well, technically, it's not so much my request as it is little Momo's over there. You know, Tally's daughter. It's been raining all day, so she brought her umbrella along to run some errands. And, well, I don't see an umbrella.
I think Mira is Momo.
Okay.
Wait.
I could be wrong.
No, I'm Momo.
Oh, you're Momo. Okay, I'm wrong.
Must summon a high up voice. Okay. Where'd my pink umbrella go? It was really, really special to me too.
And there you have it.
Yeah, that about explains things. You already searched the bakery and its immediate surroundings?
Now, Bennett.
Was this me?
Was
Sorry.
Mira. Yes, it was Mira.
Of course we did. Oscar and I looked everywhere. That's how we came across this.
Huh? But wait a second.
Is that Momo's umbrella?
That's what I assumed at first, but look here.
It reads smiling.
Now I get it. Someone grabbed the wrong umbrella and took it with them by mistake.
Yeah, I had the exact same thought. Fewer people come shopping on rainy days, so it's easy to remember who's been in the bakery today. But this Mei Ling doesn't ring any bells. That's why we called the SSS. I was hoping you guys could find Mei Ling and trade her umbrella for Momo's. Think you can help her out?
Absolutely. We're on the case. We'll track that umbrella down before you know it.
Awesome. I knew I could count on you, Lloyd.
First, we'll need a clue about who this mailing may be. Do you have any ideas, Lloyd? Is it possible that you guys have met us before, maybe? If we at least knew what part of the city she was from, that would help narrow things down.
Well, I definitely recognize the name, but the question is from where? I think Mei Ling lives... Pawnee Street. This little girl we only see standing outside, right? If I remember correctly, she's the daughter of Chairman Moores from the Business Owners Association.
You're right. We've spoken to her several times, come to think of it.
Maybe. Or not.
Sure we have.
She has an older brother named Roy as well. I suppose they came shopping here together?
Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember a pair of siblings swinging by a bit ago. So they were Chairman Moore's grandkids, huh? Guess I should have recognized them. Well, now that we've solved that mystery, you guys take Mei Ling's umbrella with you.
Here you are.
Just exchange that one for Momo's when you find her. Best of luck out there, Lloyd.
You'll find it for me, right, mister?
Of course, Momo. We'll be back with your umbrella in no time.
Why don't we pay Chairman Morris a visit? He should know where Mailing is.
Right, just house at the end of East Street. Let's head on over and see what we can find. Hello, Mrs. Parla.
Do we have a parlor?
I don't think we have a Parla.
I don't believe so.
Sorry, that earlier voice has gotten me yawning and it won't I can't stop yawning. Alright. Oh, hello! I wasn't expecting visitors on a rainy day like this.
Sorry about that. There's something we wanted to ask you. You recognize this?
I most certainly do. That belongs to our little mailing, doesn't it? Are you here to return it? Though, come to think of it, I could have sworn she had her umbrella when she came home from the bakery.
Well, about that.
Oh dear, so that's what this is all about. I hope your little Momo is all right.
Would you happen to know where your granddaughter is right now, ma'am? She doesn't seem to be around.
She and her brother Roy are out for a walk right now, which means she has Momo's umbrella with her. But unfortunately, I didn't think to ask where they were heading. I'm terribly sorry about that.
Sounds like we just missed her then. They couldn't have gone very far in this rain. If they're not on East Street, then Central Square, the Downtown District, and the Harbor District are the likely candidates.
Yes, that sounds about right. Keep an eye out for Roy's green umbrella or Mailing's pink one. Or Momo's, I suppose.
Pink and green? Good taste. That should be easy enough for us to pick out.
Right, let's begin our search. Thank you for all your help, ma'am.
Not at all, dear. You're always welcome to visit.
Now, I do believe we have a Roy and a Mailing. I believe they were the brother and sister we met at the very, very, very beginning when Lloyd was arriving in Crossbell. Their very first investigation when they had to search the people coming off of the bus.
And you think I can remember that far back? I barely know what I had for breakfast this morning.
No, but I'm thinking Dee's notes might.
I know we had those people.
Yeah, it was the two siblings.
I have younger sister in my column. Tourist is in Xandra's column, so I'm gonna go with that. Sure.
Man, where are you, Mei Ling?
Excuse us, but would you happen to be Roy?
Yeah, that's me. Can I help you?
We're with the Crossbow Police Special Support Section.
Oh, jeez, I had no idea. Mei Ling must have taken it by mistake and not realized. They look so similar, you know. Sorry about that. I guess we should exchange them as soon as we can.
Speaking of, where's Mei Ling right now?
Weren't the two of you taking a walk?
We were, but she kind of strong-armed me into a game of hide and seek. I told her it was a bad idea since it was raining, but she wouldn't take no for an answer, and well... yeah, I kind of lost her. She's a pro at hiding, and I can't seek for crap. So I can't really say how long this will take.
That's unfortunate. In that case, you mind if we help? How about we help you look?
For real? That'd be awesome. I'm not sure where she's hiding, but I don't think she'd leave the harbor district. I doubt she went into any buildings either. This probably isn't going to be easy, but I appreciate you guys lending a hand.
Not at all. We're always up for a challenge.
With the Mei Ling hunt begin.
He drowned. I was in the water.
No, really? Well, what do we have here?
Gotcha. And I'm gonna go with that I was hurt. I don't remember, but that's what I'm gonna go with, so, okay. Beep! You found me! Wait! You're not my big brother! Who are you? Professional mailing finders.
Well, but I'll go get Roy. And that's why we were looking for you.
Oh, so I made a whoopsie then. I didn't mean to take the wrong umbrella.
That's alright, Mei Ling. Just return it, and then make sure I get back to a rightful owner.
Okay. Here you go. All right then, let's trade.
And then suddenly Yin comes from nowhere, takes the pink umbrella, and jumps away.
That would be such a jerk move.
Fades into the ether.
Yin wouldn't do that. Well, maybe.
Thank you, Mei Ling. Uh-huh. Someday I'll say sorry to Mama myself.
Well, aren't you a mature one?
Yeah, she really is, huh? If I was more like Mei Ling, I'd probably be working a second job. Or a first one, for that matter.
Anyway,
Drama.
thanks for the help, you two. We should return Momo's umbrella.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. That was fast.
I know, right?
Hey, Lord,
Speed.
how things go?
Great, mission complete. Here you go, Momo.
This is my umbrella. The one my dad bought just for me. Thank you. You're my heroes. You're very welcome. We're just glad we could help.
That's another case closed then.
Thanks for the help, gang. I knew we could count on you.
We'll make sure to put in another request the next time we need help.
Anytime. That's what we're here for after all.
Catch you later, Oscar. Hey, look, it's the car. Here we are. Let's head to the counter and ask about Chief Rob's request.
We should be able to hear the details by speaking with Lan Fei.
I imagine this is Dieter?
Well, look who it is.
Yep, I was right.
Ah. Mayor Croy!
And Maribel, too.
Are you working at the IBC today?
That's right. I had a bit of bank business piling up that I couldn't put off any longer. Thankfully, Belle here was for me to lean on. We knocked it out in no time.
Hello, everyone. It feels like ages since I last seen you all. How have you been, Ellie?
I've been well. The SSS resumed activities yesterday, in fact.
Let me have a good look at you.
Mm-hmm. Whoa!
Thank you.
Belle, please!
You're in tip-top shape. So soft, so warm. Supple, yet muscular to the touch. Ooh, I could just eat you up.
Enough! You're going to give everyone the wrong idea, Belle.
Too late.
By the way, Lloyd, you haven't tried anything uncouth with my dear sweet Ellie, have you?
No? Who do you think I am?
A dangerous man, that's what. Don't think for a second that I'll be taking my eyes off you, Lloyd Bannings. You know what'll happen if I catch wind of you sullying Ellie's innocence, don't you?
You always know how to catch a lady's eyes, Lloyd. Or Death Claire in this case.
Honestly, Belle,
Come now, Belle. Is this any way to speak to your peers? Take it easy on the poor fellow. It's so good to see you again, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Above all, it gladdens me that Noelle and Wazi are fitting right in as your newest members. Allow me to take the opportunity to congratulate the SSS on officially returning to active duty.
That's kind of you to say. You have my gratitude once again for that letter of recommendation.
and thank you very much for the orbital car as well. Getting the honor to sit behind her wheel is a dream come true.
Glad to hear it. I do hope that it proves useful to your work. Moments like these make becoming the new mayor all worth it. It's rather stressful balancing time between my mayoral duties and being CEO of the IBC.
Well, you have no one to blame for that but yourself, Father. You have a horrible habit of accepting work when you're already drowning in it, leaving me the job of fishing you out.
I'm sorry, Belle, but when Crossbell's welfare is on the line, I just can't bring myself to go any less than full speed. I don't deny I sometimes bite off more than I can chew, but I'd like to think that I have a tendency to go above and beyond.
Grandfather has always admired that about you, Uncle. I've heard him speak often about how direly Crossbell needs young, forward-thinking politicians like yourself.
Well, that's high praise coming from someone as seasoned as Picker McDowell. However, I'm still only a novice in the political arena. There's much for me to learn, especially from someone like him.
Yes, Father. Isn't it nearly time for your meeting at City Hall?
Oh, I almost forgot. Please excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it is. Duty calls.
No problem. Sorry for stopping you like this when you're busy.
No, not at all. It was good catching up with all of you. If you ever run into trouble at work, don't forget my doors are always open to the SSL. For you, I promise I'll do everything in my power to help.
We appreciate it. Please take care, you two.
Oh, Ellie, you're always so sweet. Bye for now, members of the SSS.
Until next time.
I like the Croys. They seem as busy as ever.
They must be putting all their attention on the trade conference at the end of the month. At this point, I suspect that their schedules are planned out to the minute.
Oh, clearly, horrible cultural nations aren't to the extent of how far they're willing to go out of the way for us. Yeah, the SSS is in their debt. I just hope they're finding time for themselves, too. Anyway, let's not forget why we came here. Chief Robert's request is waiting for us.
Right. Off to the reception desk. Good day, Landfay. I know we've had the person before.
We've apparently talked to him
Giving
before,
it
at
to
least.
Mira. I have receptionist down there somewhere like that in this area, so who knows?
It's probably her. We probably didn't think she was going to be important, so we didn't put her name down.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? D? Who was it?
My Discord is red.
Oh, mine's not. Mine's green. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yep,
It's
yeah,
my
yeah.
problem. The Discord share for me is currently frozen and very fuzzy looking.
Are you still red?
No, it's fine. Okay. I had to diagnose network problem for it to fix itself because I yelled at it. Anyway, let's keep trying.
Did you break again?
No, this is Mira.
Oh, we never heard
That's
who
what
it was.
I asked. I asked who was
I've heard
this,
that.
I'm
and
giving it to Mira because I was Ellie and I didn't want to talk to myself, so.
all right.
Yeah,
I didn't hear
heard
that at all,
part.
so-
I thought y'all heard that, so I didn't say anything.
I thought so too, that's why I was confused.
No, I didn't hear anything. All right. Ah, Miss McDowell, Detective Bannings. It's been some time since your last visit. I see the SSS has resumed operations.
Yes, and not a moment too soon.
You can expect we'll be coming by the IBC more often again.
I'll be looking forward to it. What brings you here today?
We were requested by Chief Roberts of the Epstein Foundation.
Ah, I see. I can certainly help you there. But before that, there's something I'd like to give you on behalf of the IBC. Here you are.
A bank card?
Correct. They're held exclusively by our bank's most distinguished members. If you present it here at this counter, you will be able to exchange Sepith for more Mira than the standard rate.
Are you sure this is all right? Letting us use that service, I mean?
Naturally. You're good friends of the Croy family, after all. That you should have access to this small convenience is but a matter of course.
Well, who are we to turn our noses up at their generosity? We'll be sure to make use of it.
Of course. All you need to do is ask. I'll call Chief Roberts for you now.
Do we have a Chief Roberts?
I don't believe so.
Why don't you be him, Xander, so that we have a voice again?
Okay. Hello there, SSS.
Good to see you again, Chief Roberts.
You hear about my request, right? This is a huge help. I really want to make sure I got you in particular for this job.
Well, it sounded fun enough to pique our interest. This is something about user acceptance, testing for new products.
I believe it was called Palm Party. That name sounds familiar somehow.
Hey, yeah, I feel like Tio's mentioned it once or twice.
Well, you're going to get a kick out of it, believe you me. So, can you get started right away?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Would you mind giving us more details on what exactly we'll be doing?
I'd love to. The long and short of it is that we plan to release a fun little Orbital game called Pom Pom Party. It's a program that Orbital Terminal units can play with one another via the Orbital network.
An Orbital game?
How's it any different from, say, a game, like billiards or poker?
Well, it's similar in that you compete for victory and that there are rules to be followed, which is literally the very basic for any type of game. However, there's one major difference. This is a game played not on a physical surface, but on a terminal screen. Hence, it's a mobile network game.
Wow, technology's really making strides.
So, when you asked us to assist with testing, what you meant was playing a game?
Exactly. I want you to playtest Palm Party. It was Pom Pom Party, but now it's just Palm Party, apparently. Errors often occur during the development cycle, so quality assurance is critical.
If this is such an important step, why not have someone from the Foundation take care of it?
Good question. Normally you'd be asking Tio for help with this, but that presents a certain problem. Actually, two problems, to be more specific. Problems major enough to lead me to seek help outside the Foundation.
So good.
And what would those be?
Well, first off, Teal's had a habit of activating her Aeon system from time to time while testing the game. Consequently, whatever data we received from her would always end up skewed.
Aeon system? I believe it has something to do with that gear Tio's... Well, the gear that Tio wears for work. I've heard her give a brief explanation before.
If I remember right, it's what she uses while operating orbital terminals and staffs. At least I think it is, anyway.
I suppose this is a good opportunity to explain things from the top. The Aeon system is the name of the program built into Teal's chest protector. It supports low latency arts activation from orbital staves and even enhances her high-speed data processing abilities. You can think of those two features as the Aeon system's primary functions. But it bears noting that mastering such a complicated system takes considerable aptitude.
Right. I can imagine.
I have to admit it's hard to parse these kinds of subjects without her here to elaborate.
So, what you're saying is that the system of hers runs counter to testing procedures?
Well, in a way. When Teal uses the Aeon system, she can perform chains that no average player could. She chains to wipe the floor with whoever she's playing. Jonah is the usual victim. He's never won a single time. But I'm not saying to you it's cheating or anything. Please tell her I said that.
Sure.
So, that's one reason. What's the other?
Oh, good question. The other has to do with the fact that this game is what we call competitive multiplayer. Like I said before, it's designed for users to play with each other remotely across the mobile net. With that in mind, I feel it would be best to conduct a practical test with a smaller scope, such as within the city.
I think I understand what you're getting at. Though I have to say, playing the same game with someone several districts away sounds incredible.
Doesn't it? Believe it or not, projects like this have been in the works since the early days of the Orbital Network project. Once the net becomes more widespread, and even more people will be able to enjoy the game. For example, you can play with your friends on a rainy day like this without ever leaving your home.
Oh, you voice act games across large distances.
Isn't that amazing sounding?
Games on the Orbital Network. What a time to be alive.
I may have rambled a bit there, but I think that's the gist of it. Alright, time for a present from me to you.
There's some memory cords?
It sure is. The memory core has Palm Party's application data stored on it. Put it in your terminal at the SSS building, and once installation is complete, you can play right away.
Installation. That's when you configure program data to operate on the computer, correct? I've seen Tio perform installations before, so I think I can manage.
Perfect. I'll let you handle that, Ellie.
You're already ahead of the curve. Very encouraging. I should give you these two: my Enigma number and Palm Party account ID.
Account ID?
Am I the only one who's starting to get a little overwhelmed?
Basically, it's like a name you use on the Orbital network. It's sort of required to play the game. You don't have to think about it too much beyond that. So don't need to worry for now. Just input it in the program once you've installed the Palm Party beta. After that, call me on your Enigma and I'll tell you what to do next. That's all. Think you can handle it?
I think so. We'll manage. Got all that, guys? Let's head back to the SSS building and get started.
Lead the way.
We just got his gamer tag.
Yeah, he's using us to try to boost his high scores.
Yeah.
No, that'd be Tio.
So we're smurfing?
Tio
No,
would
he's-
not be trying to boost his score. Well, I
She'd
see
be
what you
just-
mean. Never mind.
yeah.
Continue.
Tio would be smurfing. That Tio wouldn't smurf. She would just trounce everybody. According to Chief
He's just
Robert,
playing cheap.
all you have to do is install this memory card into the terminal. Did you do the honors, Ellie?
I'd be happy to. That should do it. I also inputted the account information Chief Roberts provided us with.
Well, aren't you a regular little tech whiz?
Are you that surprised? There's nothing Ellie can't get a handle on. Not a lot of people our age don't have as much about law or politics as her either. To be fair, I only knew what to do because I've seen Tio work on the terminal before. I've also read through the instruction manual. Everything seemed easy enough to parse.
Still, we really appreciate it. I mean, I only just learned how to use the keyboard after all.
You're very welcome.
Oh, the early days of tech.
Now then, shall we contact Chief Roberts?
Yeah, let's do that.
I've had 2 patients watching me type within the past week who were like, huh, you type pretty fast. Back in my day, I used my typewriter and I learned how to do that. So just let me tell you about the early days of keyboards.
Hello there, Lloyd. I take it the installation went without a hitch.
Yeah, everything turned out okay. What do we do next?
What else? Let's give it a shot and play around together. Go ahead and boot up Palm Party from your terminal. My account name should display on your screen. Selecting it will challenge me to a match. Oh, and while we're at it, why don't we have you throw down the gauntlet, Mr. SSS Leader?
Sure. Why not?
The controls are all yours, Lloyd.
Haha, you in the developer's den now. Fancy you can beat me at my own game? You might think yourself a man worthy of dear sweet Tio,
God.
but I'll be the judge of that, Lord Bannings.
His ulterior motive here is about as transparent as glass.
Overprotective dad versus overprotective dad. It's the match of the century. Don't tell me this is why you requested the SSS in the first place.
No, not at all. This is all in good fun. I just thought I'd add a bit of dramatic flair's all. Okay, let the game begin.
I also learned someone who's like a freshman in high school. This is a patient's relative or whatever, right? Apparently doesn't know how to type. They never learned how to do the things with like the you know, the keys with the little knobs on them. Like they never learned that, so they just like two-finger it. And I'm like, in high school nowadays, like what are they? Do they not have typing classes anymore in high school? Like what? Or like junior high? Like do they not have, you know, those programs where you do all the little typey things?
I don't care if I lose.
But that was a terrifying thing I learned about, and I was like, if that's true, that's not great for our society in the future. So,
Huh? I lost? Oh, I didn't think I'd ever felt this sorry for myself.
you looked like you were really getting into it. This is just my impression from watching over your shoulder, but is it just me or is Chief Roberts kind of bad at this?
Considering he's on the same level as a total beginner despite developing the game, I'd say he's pretty pathetic. Well, he's probably going easy on me, right? After all, wouldn't be much of a test if the two players weren't similarly skilled. For sports section, this is...
Whoa, what a match! That's going to be one for the history books. My heart's still racing.
Well, there goes that theory. He was definitely giving it his all. So, how are the test results?
Absolutely perfect. The connection within the city had no latency and the signal was stable. I would say it was a rousing success.
Really now? Glad to hear it.
Remember, you only have the beta version, so I'll update it to the full release eventually. Once that happens, you'll be able to face off against far more opponents than just myself. I'd really appreciate it if you played with as many people as you could after that. If you ever want a rematch, I'll be glad to give you another shot at the crown.
I hope you'll go easy on me.
Anyway, thanks again for your help today. I'm sure we both have other jobs to get to, so I'll let you go now.
You're welcome. Please contact us if you ever need our help again.
Will do. Bye for now, everyone.
Phew, I say that went well.
Good job, Lloyd. It was certainly a request befitting Chief Roberts.
Telling me. Sounds like we can play that game whenever we want now. Think you have what it takes to become Crossbell's next Palm Master, Lloyd? I have a strong hunch that Tio's gonna hang on to that title. So, might be fun to get some practice in while taking a break from work.
Yeah, that does sound fun.
No, we're not doing
I'm
another
gonna call
minigame.
it now. Kia's gonna get the record and beat Tio.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Huh. Yeah, it's confused. I'm confused. Hold on. Okay. There's a person we didn't talk to. We didn't meet Ashley at Nine Volley. There's always something shady about this place.
I see Jingo's running the counter as usual. This shop has connections to Crossbow City's black market, right? Rumor in the CGF was that you could buy weapons and ammunition here.
Well, for what it's worth, that shop will cut you a more honest deal than most of the underworld. With the owner, now there's a woman you wouldn't cross twice. That's one way to put it. Anyway, let's ask if she knows anything about that man we met. Okay. Never mind, we just have to go. I guess we have to go. Who am I supposed to talk to? Is this person? Oh. There she is. Ashley. Which is Jingo's mom. She's a lot like Jingo.
We've never had her.
We have never had Ashley, no. In the last game we had Jingo. We never had Ashley.
And what was Jingo like?
She likes
Did we
guns.
Jingo?
I think we did. I think we talked to her once.
Down any...
I think Mir did because she talks with a southern accent and she likes guns.
Well, have fun, Mira.
Look what the cat dragged in. If it ain't the SSS. Haven't seen your mugs around here for a while.
It's nice to see you again as well, Ashley.
Now, what do we have here? I heard the rumors, but I didn't think they'd be true. What are you up to, Wazzy Hemisphere?
No, nothing much. You know me, just having a little bit of fun. If you'd like, we could talk about it over drinks at Trinity.
Whatever, kid. So, what do you need? Just for the record, I've already cleaned my stock of everything Ravash left behind.
I didn't even realize that was happening.
Actually, there's something we think you can answer for us, Ashley. As an arms dealer, I mean.
Yeah? And what would that be? You come to ask me what Chow and his buddies are up to?
So you know about that too. But no, not a different matter entirely.
A huge one-eyed man with red hair?
Do you know anything? I suspect he's connected to the underworld one way or another.
That description fits a few people I might know. But given what's going on in Crossbell right now...
Is it that bad?
Well... I was just thinking about who it could be, worst case scenario. You kiddies wouldn't have a chance in hell of matching him in a fight.
No chance at all? So does that mean he really is a terrorist or a Jaeger?
Who can say? If he's who I think he is, then that makes him a former client of mine. And if there's one thing I value, it's customer confidentiality.
But
He's a terrorist, and we have a duty to act. Even Crossbell has laws to protect against the threat of terrorism. I'm gonna have to ask you again, what do you know?
Lloyd,
Not bad. Your guy's kid brother, yeah? You've got the same spark in your eyes.
You knew my brother, Ashley?
I'm I'm sure you know what Dudley comes by here every now and then. But before him, there was another detective who was crazy enough to keep tabs on the downtown district. He was a hell of a man. Shame he ain't with us anymore. In honor of that mutton head, I'll throw you a bone just this once. My worst case scenario isn't that he is a terrorist, not by the letter of the law. But he is dangerous, like a man-eating tiger.
Are there not man-eating tigers? As opposed to, you know, vegetarian tigers or like animal-eating tigers?
It's woman-eating tigers.
Woman-eating tigers? Okay. Man-eating tiger?
I'm still processing that. And not the sort you'd find behind a circus cage, I'm guessing.
Well, I can't say for sure whether it's really him. You said the man you saw was alone, yeah? The guy I'm thinking of would usually be with his subordinates or a companion.
Subordinates?
That sounds more like a military organization.
That's all you're getting from me. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourselves.
Fine.
Thanks for your help, Ashley.
I believe Jingo was Mira.
It's not
Still
written down,
drizzling,
I-
huh?
No clue.
Mama, did you unpack the new goods that came in yesterday? There's no need to rush in this weather. More importantly, Jingo, did you see anyone strange when you went out earlier? Strange? Crossspell's full of weirdos, Mama. Like that sister who bought a mountain of bread, or that tourist guy with the sandals. And don't forget Wazzy, he's the weirdest of the bunch. Well, all right. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm sure he would have brought that daughter of his if he really came to Crossbell. Daughter?
So, that was Nine Valley Exchange. It definitely leaves an impression on you. She totally dodged our question, though. True, but we have to understand that shops like Nine Valley have a code of honor to uphold. I'm grateful she told us as much as she did.
Same here. It also describes the man she was thinking of as a tiger. Not a terrorist, and there's a good chance he's a Jaeger. It makes sense, but I also wouldn't expect a Jaeger to be alone. Excuse me. Should we report this to the chief? Yeah, that's a good call. Only Randy would hear. He could have us out with pinning down a potential Jaeger. It's him. Requests are finished, so maybe we should head back to the SSS building for now. Wald, maybe?
Aggressive voice.
It's either Wald or it's the guy. I'm not sure which. We'll just stop right there. Let's see who it is. Yeah, that's Wald. Is that Wald?
Who's this guy? He's the leader of a gang here called the Saber Vipers.
How's it going, Walt? I heard you hadn't been hanging around your crew as much.
Shut the hell up. That's none of your damn business. And like you were to talk, you bastard. Where'd you get off signing up to be on the CPD's leash? The hell you trying to pull here?
Not much of anything, really. Testaments are fine with it, and no one else is objecting, right?
Don't screw with me, damn it. Who said you could just bail out on out of here without settling things with wild whales? You really think it's gonna fly? Think again.
Walt, slow down.
It isn't like that at all.
Stay out of this. I don't know what the hell you're after, getting in bed with the goddamn cops, Wazzy.
He wishes.
No, Lloyd wishes. But you know just as well as I do.
I think you caught Ghost off by surprise there.
Yeah.
There ain't no way in hell you're walking out of here alive.
I was not expecting that.
That's a broken.
I didn't get that bad.
I count it.
If Mira counts it, I wasn't going to, but I mean...
I am the utmost authority of being broken. That counts.
This isn't going well.
Walt. Ozzy. It's fine. I'll handle this. You understand, don't you, Walt? It should be obvious by now. The Testaments, the Saber Vipers. They gave us places to be, but they aren't places to stay, not forever.
What?
I founded the Testaments to stop the Saber Vipers from taking the downtown district over by themselves. Looking back, those little Testaments of mine have grown a lot. Now, even without me there, they can hold their own and keep your guys in check. My job here is already done.
You son of a bitch.
And that's not all. One day, I know other members will outgrow the gang as well. They'll leave this life behind and find their own paths. There's no doubt in my mind. Ozzy.
Oh, Wazzy.
The Saber Vipers are no different. Sure, your guys are rough around the edges. You have heart and spirit. The whole Mafia wasn't able to sway you. Do you get it now, Walt? Even you. You're going to find your path one day, too.
Never thought I'd hear schmaltzy garbage like that spew out of your mouth. Quit flopping your lips already. You're the ones who kept on calling this place holy ground. I ain't about to let you get away with defiling it.
Very well. Ozzy, wait. Stand back, Lloyd. This is a beating I have to deliver myself.
Looks like you still got some balls after all. I'm gonna curb stomp your ass straight into the ground. Ha, that'll wake you up if it doesn't kill you first.
Enough talk.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's going Super Saiyan.
What the? Whoa, this one's for real.
Oh, jeez.
行くよ。覚悟はいいか。ストライク。先生。手っ取り。バカな。
Love it.
You bastard. Don't tell me you had that in your back pocket this whole damn time.
I'm no Randy when it comes to putting things close to my chest, but I knew that was a cheap shot. Still, I didn't hold anything back this time. That's my final act of good faith to you.
Damn you, Wazzy.
Goodbye, Wald. I've had fun these last 2 years.
Come back, my love.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Cut the bullshit. This ain't over yet. Get back here. You really think I'm gonna let you walk away from me? Wazzy!
I like the fact that this entire 2 years Wazzy has yet to go full bore on him until that moment. Wazzy.
Wazzy, are you okay?
Sorry you guys had to see that. I think I got a little carried away back there. That's not my usual style. Sure, but... No, never mind. It happens to the best of us.
I don't understand why things have to be the way they are between you two. Having said that, I respect the way you handled yourself back there. Yeah, me too. I'm sure Wall will understand someday.
I hope you're right. Sorry for taking up our time. Let's move on. And let's save the game.
Because it's that time.
Excuse me. That it is. Be right back. Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out, watching. I appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow. Curse of Strahd D&D. We're doing it on Thursday this week due to the conflicts for schedules. So you'll be doing that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.